Have you ever gone to bed at night hoping for a deep, restful sleep, only to wake up in the morning with an achy back, a stiff neck, or sore joints? It can feel so frustrating, especially when all you wanted was a good night's rest to help you feel energized for the day ahead. For many of us, as we reach our 60s, 70s, or beyond, sleep itself becomes more of a challenge. Not only can it be harder to fall asleep and stay asleep, but the way we position our bodies while resting suddenly makes a big difference. Think about it like this: our bodies are like well-traveled cars. After years of use, a little extra care is needed to keep everything running smoothly. The mattress that felt perfectly fine at 40 might feel too firm or too soft at 70. The sleeping position you've always used may now leave you waking up with more pain than you had before bedtime. But here's the good news: with some simple changes to how you sleep, you can relieve pressure on your back, neck, and joints, and give your body the chance to truly recover overnight. That's what we're going to explore together today. In this video, I'll walk you through the best sleep positions for seniors dealing with back pain, neck stiffness, or sore joints. You'll see that it's not about forcing yourself into some uncomfortable posture, but rather finding the small adjustments that make your rest more comfortable, your mornings brighter, and your days more active. Let's start with one of the most common sleeping positions, on your back. Now, some people naturally prefer sleeping this way, while others might only do it occasionally. But for many seniors, sleeping flat on the back can be tricky. Without the right support, the lower back tends to arch more than it should, and that can create a lot of pressure on the spine. Over time, this pressure leaves you feeling stiff and sore in the morning. However, there's a simple adjustment that can make all the difference. Try placing a pillow under your knees. By lifting your legs just slightly, you reduce that arch in your lower back and allow your spine to rest in a more natural, comfortable position. Some people even find that a small rolled towel under the lower back adds extra relief. Think of it as giving your spine a gentle hug while you sleep. Another benefit of sleeping on your back with proper support is that it helps keep your neck aligned. But here's the catch: the pillow under your head matters a lot. A pillow that's too thick will push your head forward, straining the neck. A pillow that's too thin won't provide enough support, leaving your head tilted backward. What you want is something in between, a pillow that cradles the natural curve of your neck without forcing it into an awkward angle. If you often wake up with neck stiffness, experimenting with different pillow shapes, like memory foam or contoured pillows, might help you find that sweet spot. Now, not everyone finds back sleeping comfortable, and that's perfectly okay. Many people prefer side sleeping, and for seniors with joint pain, this can actually be one of the best positions. Side sleeping naturally reduces pressure on the back, and with the right support, it can be a real game changer for hip and knee comfort. The key here is to use a pillow between your knees. By placing a cushion or a small pillow between your legs, you prevent the knees from rubbing against each other and keep the hips aligned. This simple trick can dramatically reduce hip and lower back pain. Some people even like to hug a body pillow, which supports both the upper arm and the legs, creating a balanced and cozy position that keeps the whole body in better alignment. But there's something else worth noting about side sleeping: choosing which side to sleep on can also matter. Sleeping on the left side has been shown to improve circulation and even help with digestion. It can also reduce heartburn for some people. On the other hand, if you have certain heart conditions, sleeping on the right side may sometimes feel more comfortable. The point is, you can experiment to see which side feels best for your body, and then use pillows to give yourself the support you need. Of course, there are some positions that aren't ideal, and stomach sleeping is one of them. For younger people, it might not seem like a big deal, but as we age, sleeping on the stomach can really strain the neck and spine. When you're lying on your stomach, your head has to be turned to one side for hours, and that twist can lead to serious neck pain. Plus, the spine tends to curve downward, creating pressure in the lower back. If you've been a lifelong stomach sleeper, I know it can be hard to change. But if you're waking up sore, it may be time to gently retrain yourself into another position. Some people find it easier to shift from stomach sleeping by starting on their side with a pillow placed against the front of the body, which mimics the comfort of stomach sleeping but without the strain. What's important to remember here is that your sleep position isn't just about comfort in the moment, it's about giving your body the chance to heal and restore itself overnight. When your spine and joints are supported, your muscles can relax, inflammation can ease, and you wake up with less stiffness. It's one of those small changes that adds up to a big difference in your daily life. You know, one of the trickiest parts about sleep as we get older is that our body simply doesn't bounce back the way it used to. Maybe you used to sleep on the couch, wake up with a stiff neck, and feel fine an hour later. These days, one wrong position and you're sore for the whole week. That's why the way we position ourselves at night matters so much more now. It's not just about comfort in the moment, it's about how you're going to feel the next morning, and the days after that. Let's talk about side sleeping, because for many people over 60, this becomes the go-to position. Lying on your side can actually be one of the best ways to ease back and joint pain, but it needs a little fine-tuning. If you've ever woken up with hip pain while sleeping on your side, chances are you didn't have the right support. A small pillow placed between your knees can make a world of difference. It helps keep your spine aligned, prevents your hips from twisting, and reduces pressure on your lower back. Some people even like a longer body pillow that they can hug, which supports the shoulders and keeps everything in line. Now, here's a tip that might surprise you. If you sleep on your left side, you may actually be helping your digestion and circulation. Doctors often recommend the left side because it encourages better blood flow and takes pressure off organs like your liver and lungs. On the other hand, sleeping on your right side may ease heartburn for some people. The key here is to listen to your body and notice what feels best. Don't be afraid to experiment a little, sometimes just flipping from one side to the other is enough to ease discomfort. But what if you're someone who loves sleeping on your stomach? I know, it feels cozy for a lot of people, but let's be honest, it's one of the toughest positions on the neck and spine. If you're waking up with stiffness or tingling in your arms, this might be why. The good news is, if you can't give it up, there are small adjustments you can make. Try slipping a very thin pillow under your hips and pelvis. This can reduce the curve in your lower back and ease the strain. You might also consider using no pillow, or a very soft one under your head, so your neck isn't forced into an awkward angle. Again, the goal isn't perfection, it's comfort and support. Another adjustment that makes a huge difference is the type of pillow you use under your head, no matter what position you prefer. A pillow that's too high or too flat can throw your neck out of alignment and lead to pain that lingers all day. For side sleepers, a thicker pillow usually works best to fill the space between the shoulder and head. For back sleepers, something medium height that cradles the neck is ideal. If you've never tried a contoured or memory foam pillow, it might be worth experimenting with, especially if you often wake up with neck pain. Of course, all of this ties back to how well your body is supported throughout the night. Think about it like this: when you're lying in bed for 7 or 8 hours, every joint, every muscle is depending on that mattress and those pillows to hold you in the right way. Without support, your body is constantly straining just to stay comfortable, and that's when the pain sets in. But with the right positioning and a few simple tweaks, your body can actually relax, recharge, and heal while you sleep. And here's something many people overlook: sometimes, the problem isn't just the position itself, but how long you stay in it. Our bodies stiffen up more easily as we age, so staying in one posture all night can leave you achy by morning. That's why it can help to gently shift positions when you wake up during the night. It doesn't have to be a full rollover, just a small adjustment, like moving a pillow or shifting from one side to the other, can relieve pressure and keep your joints happier. Sleep isn't just about closing your eyes and drifting off. It's about creating the right environment for your body to rest, repair, and wake up ready for the day. The way you position yourself is one of the most powerful, and often overlooked, tools you have to manage pain and protect your health. We've talked a lot about different sleep positions and how they affect your back, neck, and joints. But let's zoom out for a moment, because sleep is more than just where you place your head or how you lie down. It's the foundation of your health. And when you're over 60, good sleep becomes not just a luxury, but a necessity. Think about it. During sleep, your body repairs tissues, balances hormones, strengthens your immune system, and consolidates memory. Without enough restful sleep, everything feels harder, your mood dips, your energy fades, and even your pain levels increase. The beautiful thing is, small adjustments to your sleep position can dramatically improve not just how you feel at night, but how you function during the day. Let's talk about one last position, the reclined or slightly elevated sleep. If you struggle with sleep apnea, acid reflux, or chronic back pain, lying completely flat may not be ideal. Propping yourself up slightly with an adjustable bed or even just a wedge pillow can reduce pressure on your spine, keep your airways open, and prevent acid from creeping up into your throat. Some people even find that sleeping in a recliner chair is the only way they can get deep rest. While it's not for everyone, it's worth trying if flat sleeping positions leave you uncomfortable. Now, what about mattresses? This is something that often gets overlooked, but it's just as important as position. If your mattress is too soft, your body sinks in and your spine curves in ways it shouldn't. Too hard, and your joints don't get the cushioning they need. For most seniors, a medium-firm mattress tends to strike the right balance, supportive enough to keep your spine aligned, but with enough give to cushion your shoulders and hips. If you're not ready to replace your mattress, consider a good mattress topper. Memory foam or latex toppers can provide extra comfort and support without the expense of a whole new bed. And let's not forget the bedtime routine. You can set yourself up for better sleep by preparing your body and mind before you even climb into bed. Try gentle stretches to loosen stiff muscles, a warm shower to relax your joints, or calming breathing exercises to quiet the mind. Even something as simple as dimming the lights and turning off screens an hour before bed signals to your brain that it's time to wind down. The calmer you are when you lie down, the easier it is to settle into a comfortable position and drift off. Here's a key point to remember: there is no one-size-fits-all when it comes to sleep. The best position for you is the one that reduces your pain, supports your body, and leaves you feeling refreshed in the morning. What works for your neighbor or spouse may not be what works for you, and that's perfectly fine. The important thing is to listen to your body. If you wake up stiff or sore, it's your body's way of telling you something needs adjusting. And if pain continues despite making changes, don't hesitate to talk with your doctor or a physical therapist. Sometimes underlying conditions like arthritis, spinal stenosis, or nerve issues require more tailored solutions. But the good news is that in most cases, a few small tweaks, like adding a knee pillow, switching sides, or adjusting your mattress, can make a huge difference. So let's recap. Back sleeping with a pillow under your knees can ease spine pressure. Side sleeping with a pillow between the knees keeps your hips and back aligned. Stomach sleeping isn't ideal, but small adjustments can reduce strain if it's your favorite. Reclined positions or slight elevation can help with reflux, sleep apnea, or back pain. And of course, the right mattress and pillow are just as important as the position itself. Sleep is one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself at any age, but especially in your senior years. It fuels your energy, sharpens your mind, and protects your health. By finding the sleep position that works best for your body, you're not just improving your nights, you're improving every day that follows. So tonight, when you climb into bed, take a moment to adjust. Try a pillow here, shift your position there, and notice how your body feels. You might be surprised at how much relief a small change can bring. Because better sleep doesn't just mean fewer aches and pains, it means waking up ready to live each day with more strength, more comfort, and more joy.